please find your seats and silence all cell phones. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Cadet Major Smith. On behalf of the cadets and instructors of the Cobra Battalion, I'd like to welcome you all to the first annual Kirkwood High School JROTC ceremony. At this time, would you please rise for the posting of the colors? We will now observe a moment of silence for our soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines who are defending our freedom around the world and for those who gave the ultimate sacrifice. Please be seated. For the remainder of the ceremony, there will be several calls for attention to orders. We ask that for this ceremony, those that are seated in the theater to remain seated. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now conduct our award ceremony. The purpose of the ceremony is to recognize those cadets who have made significant contributions to the development and growth of the Kirkwood High School program. These awards recognize meritorious performance in the areas of military, scholastic, physical, and personal achievement. Through the efforts of the cadets present in the Cobra Battalion has earned the reputation of having a dynamic and exciting program. A program with cadets who possess qualities of excellence and dedication. As you well know, these cadets have dedicated numerous hours before, during, after school, on weekends, and holidays to prepare themselves for the level of excellence with which they have achieved. On behalf of the cadets and instructors, we thank you for your support and dedication to your child and this program. The first set of awards are given by several organizations around the country who support recognizing cadets when they're performing their duties in an exceptional manner. The first reward is the Veterans of Foreign Wars Post 1160. The next award is presented to a cadet for recognition of achievement, leadership, ability, a positive attitude toward the program, outstanding military bearing, and conduct in and out of uniform, and who actively promotes Americanism and patriotism. The awardee is Jacob Thompson. The Veterans of Foreign Wars Post 4895 is the next award, and is also presented to a cadet for recognition of achievement, leadership, ability, a positive attitude toward the program, outstanding military bearing and conduct in and out of uniform, and who actively promotes Americanism and patriotism. The awardee is Catherine Story. The next award is the American Legion Scholastic Award, presented by Miss Billy Zebedee. The cadet must be in the top 10% of his or her class in all academic subjects, be in the top 25% of his or her class in JROTC subjects, demonstrate qualities of leadership, and actively participate in related student activities such as the student organizations, constructive activities, or sports. The awardee is Jackson Fosmeyer. The next award is the American Legion Military Excellence Award, presented by Billy Zebedee. The cadet must be in the top 25% of his or her class in academic subjects and JROTC subjects, and demonstrated outstanding qualities in military leadership, discipline, character, and citizenship. The awardee is Jacob Thompson. The next award is the Surgeon Nurse Award. The cadet must be in the top 25% of his or her academic class, has encouraged and demonstrated the ideals of Americanism by deed or conduct, or both, and demonstrated a potential for outstanding leadership. The awardee is Francisca Martinez. The next award is the Daughters of the American Revolution Medal. The cadet must be in the top 25% of the cadets in JROTC and academic subjects, have demonstrated qualities of dependability and good character, adherence to military discipline, leadership, ability, and a fundamental and patriotic understanding of the importance of JROTC training. The awardee is Raya Smith. The next award is the Special Forces Association Chapter 38 Leadership presented by Mr. Jeff Payne. It is an award for a LET 1 or LET 2 cadet who are in the top 30% of the JROTC program, who have achieved 50th percentile or above and actively engaged in community service activities. The awardee is Teresa Casedo. The next award is Association of the United States Army Medal, presented by Ms. Zoe Jackson. This award is presented to a cadet who is recognized for outstanding leadership and academic achievement. The awardee is David Smith. The next award is the AMVETS Medal. This award recognizes outstanding leadership, community and school involvement, plus academic achievement. The cadet must be in good academic standing and demonstrate a high degree of military bearing, both in and out of the military uniform. The awardee is Kaya Jeffries. The next award is the Military Order of the World Wars, presented by Major Bolgerton. This award is presented to the cadet who demonstrates exceptional potential for military leadership and shows a high order of loyalty to the unit, school, and country. The awardee is Jamie Lee. The next award is the Reserve Organization of America, presented by Master Sergeant Johnson. This award is presented to the cadet who demonstrates excellence in academic studies, a positive attitude towards service, and outstanding citizenship. The awardee is Ethan Mayberry. The next award is the Retired Enlisted Association Award, presented by Master Sergeant Johnson. The cadet must have consistently displayed excellent potential for military service, demonstrates a high level of loyalty to school, community, and country. The awardee is Aureolua Awolame. The next award is the Sons of the American Revolution Medal, presented by Mr. George Peasley. This award is presented to a cadet in good standing militarily and scholastically, has shown a degree of merit to leadership qualities, soldierly bearing, and all-around JROTC excellence. This awardee is David Smith. The next award is the Military Order of the Purple Heart. This award recognizes a cadet who has demonstrated leadership ability, positive attitude, been active in the school, and maintained a B average. The awardee is Liliana Harrison. The next award is the Army Recruiting Command Award, presented by Staff Sergeant Lennon Hall. This cadet must have been in the top 25% of the class, has demonstrated outstanding leadership traits, the potential for positions of greater responsibility, qualities of good dependability and character, respects military discipline and standards, and the patriotic understanding of the importance of JROTC training. The awardee is Camden Garland. next award is from the Tennessee Army National Guard. It is being presented by Sergeant First Class Michael Howard. This is awarded to one outstanding cadet per level who have consistently exhibited military and scholastic leadership and possess a fundamental patriotic understanding of the importance of JROTC. The awardees are Let 1, Teresa Casedo, Let 2, Sika Martinez, Let 3, Araya Smith, and Let 4, Madison Monday. The next award is the Non-Commissioned Officers Association Award presented by Master Sergeant Johnson. The cadet must be considered an outstanding non-commissioned officer cadet who has consistently exhibited the best military bearing, personal appearance, deportment, and leadership ability in his or her unit. The awardee is Teresa Casedo. The next award is the Medallion Award presented by Major Wolverton and is comprised of a fraternity of commissioned military pilots from all military services. The award is presented to a cadet who demonstrates patriotism, love of country, and service to our nation, demonstrates the potential desire to pursue a military career, ranks in the upper 10% of the JROTC class, and ranks in the upper 20% of the high school class. The awardee is Ethan Parks. The next award is the Military Officers Association Award. This cadet must be in good academic standing, be of high moral character, demonstrate a high degree of loyalty to the unit, school, and country, and demonstrate exceptional potential for military leadership. The awardee is Ethan Parks. The next award is the Superior Cadet Award presented by Major Wolverton. This award is presented to one cadet from each level and is for outstanding performance as a cadet in all-around academics, school performance, leadership, and other positive citizenship traits that set them apart from their peers. The awardees are Let 1, Teresa Casedo, Let 2, Sika Martinez. Let 3, Araya Smith. And let 4, Terry Mullen. The next award is the Distinguished Cadet Award presented by Miss Manley. This ribbon is presented annually to a cadet who exhibits the highest degree of excellence in scholastics. The awardee is Araya Smith, whose dedication to scholastic excellence resulted in her selection as 5th in the senior class. The next award is the JROTC Academic Excellence Ribbon presented by Miss Manley, which is awarded for cadets that maintain an A average for the school year. The awardees are Teresa Casedo, Jada Bella White, and Sika Martinez. The final award is the SAI AI Leadership Award, presented by Major Wolverton. This is awarded to one outstanding cadet in each level annually based on the SAI AI recommendation. The awardees are Let 1, Riley Collins, Let 2, Isaac Kirkland, Let 3, Camden Garlick, and Let 4, Madison London. At this time, we will conduct our change of command. Will Cadet David Smith, Ethan Parks, and Cadet Ella Turner please come forward to receive the promotion?
Attention to orders. Order date 19 April 2024. The senior Army instructor has reposed special trust and confidence in the patriotism, fidelity, and abilities of the following cadets. In view of their demonstrated potential for increased responsibility, Cadet David Smith is hereby promoted to the rank of Cadet Lieutenant Colonel. Cadet Ethan Parks to Major, and Cadet Ella Turner is hereby promoted to the rank of Cadet Command Sergeant Major. Signed, Major Retired Matthew Wolverton, U.S. Army Senior Army Instructor. This is to recognize the accomplishments of the outgoing commander and pass the battalion to the new commander. The outgoing command sergeant major passes the saber to represents good order and discipline. We will now continue with the change of command, with everybody going to their positions. Oh, you can be seated now. This is to recognize the accomplishments of the outgoing commander and pass the battalion to the new commander. The outgoing command sergeant major passes the saber which represents good order and discipline to the outgoing battalion commander. The senior army instructor will hand the saber to the outgoing command sergeant major. The outgoing command sergeant major will hand it to the outgoing battalion commander, who will hand it to the new incoming battalion commander, who will then hand it to the new incoming Command Sergeant Major, who will then hand it back to the Senior Army Instructor. For the Cobra Battalion, this signifies both an end and a beginning. The leadership change you see before you is as follows. The outgoing battalion commander, Lieutenant Colonel Ariah Smith, is being replaced by Lieutenant Colonel David Smith. The outgoing battalion Command Sergeant Major, Haley Wolcott, is being replaced by Command Sergeant Major Ella Turner. The passing of the battalion signifies this change, and with it the continued reassurance that the Cobra Battalion is in good hands and will continue to march forward. We will now hear comments from the outgoing battalion commander, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Ariah Smith.
I promised that I would not cry tonight, so I'm going to stick to that. I'm very proud of you guys and everything that we've accomplished, and we've created this battalion. I don't know how much you guys have realized that we've done, but we've done so much, and I'm proud of each and every one of you, and I just want to say thank you.
We will now hear comments from the incoming battalion commander, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel David Smith.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'll keep it brief because I know you all want to go home and get some dinner, but I really appreciate everyone that has done stuff for our program this past year, and I hope you will continue doing great stuff for our program coming into this new year.
As command of the battalion is transferred, the outgoing staff members that have served under Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Ariah Smith's command have been replaced by the new staff that will serve under Cadet Lieutenant Colonel David Smith. The outgoing XO is Cadet Major Terry Moeller. The incoming XO is Cadet Major Ethan Parks. The outgoing staff are Cadet Captain Ethan Parks, S1, Cadet Captain Sika Martinez, S2 and S4, Cadet Major David Smith, S3, Cadet Haley Wolcott, Battalion CSM, Cadet Sergeant Major Madison Monday, S3 Sergeant Major, Cadet Captain Solomon Moeller, S5, Alpha Company Commander is Cadet Captain Camden Garlick. Now I'm proud to present the 2023-2024 school year staff. Cadet Captain Camden Garlick, S1, Cadet Captain, I'm going to butcher your name, Oriolula? I did it. S2. Cadet Major Sika Martinez, S3. Cadet Captain Solomon Moeller, S4. Cadet Captain Jacob Thompson, S5. The incoming ACO Commander is Cadet Jaden Harrison. The incoming First Sergeant is Cadet Kaya Jeffries. The incoming Bravo Company Commander is Cadet Unique Turner. The incoming First Sergeant is Cadet Liliana Harrison. Ladies and gentlemen, the Senior Army Instructor, Major Wolverton, will now give his closing remarks.
Good evening. Thank you all for coming out tonight. First of all, before I get started, I'd like to thank the audiovisual AV team here at the school for recording everything. They have brought out some very high-tech equipment to make some quality video. This will be available on not the battalion YouTube channel, but the school YouTube channel after this is over. So if you have family that couldn't attend, please let them know. All right, so y'all know we've come a long way. This was our inaugural year, right? So before I say anything, parents, give yourselves a round of applause. You have accomplished so much. Let's hear it for the kids. Yeah, come on out. All right, this is what I'm talking about. All right, so you'll remember at the beginning of the year, you walked into the classroom, I showed everybody the supply room. And what was in the supply room? We had absolutely nothing, right? Absolutely nothing. So with that, we had no teams, we had no co-curricular activities, but the kids with Junior ROTC, it's a student-run organization, and they immediately formed up a variety of teams. We have an active drill team, an active color guard team, we had a Raider team, a physical fitness team, as well as our academic and leadership team. Our S4, Sika Martinez, she did an amazing job working with Sergeant Major Lauk, and Master Sergeant Johnson received supplies. All these uniforms, all these ribbons, everything that we have in the classroom, she helped get that in and get everything organized for our unit. But since we started with nothing, I know you guys didn't let that get in your way. Immediately we started planning. The kids formed teams. We planned and executed a successful Veterans Day program for the school. We also helped Clarksville, Tennessee with the various Welcome Home Veterans events, as well as their annual parade this past November. Also, we executed a military ball, our annual inspection, which we scored 89 out of 100 points, which is an amazing job for our first time doing it. The absolute amazing thing about it is we have a small battalion, so there's a lot of let ones that stepped up and provided a lot of help and assistance. They did a lot of briefings for Colonel Leitner and Sergeant Major Perry to provide them an update on what our battalion's doing for improvement, as well as our service learning project. So we have a lot of up and coming young leaders. Again, I mentioned our Raiders and our physical fitness team. They've competed in a variety of events across the district and in Austin Peay. Unfortunately, we didn't win any awards, but these kids showed up every day. They worked hard. They competed against teams with more experience, and they gave it their all. I remember at Austin Peay, our brigade commander, Colonel Chilton, was there, and he observed our students. And I remember talking to him in the parking lot. He had absolutely nothing but good things to say about their motivation and their determination of just showing up and working hard. So good job for the Raiders team. You guys got a lot of positive attention to our unit from our senior leaders out there. Our drill and color guard team, our color guard team has done a lot for the school and for the community, providing the national colors to a lot of events. They've also worked with our drill team at various competitions across the district. We have a trophy case in the hallway now. We have 3 trophies and 1 streamer. These young ladies and gentlemen worked very hard this year, but they brought some win homes for the team. I greatly appreciate it. I'm proud of everything that you've done. We also had a leadership and academic team. For those of you that don't know, there's various levels of competition. The first level of competition, everybody competes in, and your team has to score a certain amount of points to make it to the second round. So they put the team together, the kids studied and they worked hard, even though we didn't make it to Washington, D.C. this year. Hopefully that'll work out for next year, but we did make it to the second round. I think that is a commendable effort for a team that did not exist several months ago. Also with Junior ROTC, one of our goals is to make the kids leaders within the community and within the school. As of right now, we have 1,020 hours of community service and school community service. That's a lot, but we still have several events to finish up with. We have our service learning project that we're currently working through with Mount Olive Cemetery. We're going to have some students out there in a couple weeks to help with the cemetery beautification, as well as other community service projects for Clarksville and for the school. So I have no doubt that we'll have a much higher rate of community service. But the one thing that I did want to highlight is at the beginning of the year, we would ask these kids to do some stuff. And I understand as a teenager, you're kind of uncomfortable stepping forward and taking charge of your peers. And there were so many times at the beginning of the year, we would ask the kids to do something. And they would say, "Oh, Major Wolverton, I can't do it. I can't do it." But they grew, you all grew, you've learned. And we went from, "I can't do it," to "I'll try." And I started hearing people say, "I'll try" a lot. And then all of a sudden we went from "I'll try" to "I did it." And it's been a rough year building up the battalion. We've hit plenty of bumps in the road, but you guys did it. We established a junior RTC program. That's something to be proud of. This is something that you can look back on and have plenty of memories with as you grow up and as you grow old. Not everybody gets the opportunity to do this. So you need to be proud of yourselves. The Master Sergeant and I are very proud of what you've accomplished, and we're looking forward to your further growth and development over the next few years. However, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn the ceremony over to Cadet Parks. He will preside over the retiring of the colors and the conclusion of the ceremony. Thank you again for coming out, and have a safe and enjoyable weekend.
Please retire the colors. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our awards and changing of command ceremony. Please give all our awardees another round of applause. Once again, thank you for attending our annual JROTC Awards and Change of Ceremony. Change of command ceremony. Please stand as we retire the colors. You guys have a great week.